So about 4 days ago now, the Switch 2 has been officially revealed, finally, by Nintendo. Probably because of all the fucking leaks going around. But, yeah, so now that it's officially out, I thought I'd just do a little bit of a, like, pseudo-reaction video to it, just talk about it, I guess. And, I have asked my community on Discord, which, by the way, you should totally join, on what they think of it and what their concerns are with it, and, potential pros as well. So, yeah, let's get into it. So we've got the normal, original Switch here. So then we see it, like, transition to a bigger screen, as I remember from, like, watching it first time. I remember being absolutely, like, crazed about it when it came out. So yeah, it seems we're going to get a much slicker, like, design, like a lot more, curved edges, I would say, than, the Switch we have now. Yep, the USB port. Then there's a second USB on top. This is what I was like really confused about. I seen speculation online about how like oh, it could be maybe a second screen that you add on top, like the Nintendo DS. I've even seen like a demonstration video someone made of it with the original Switch. I don't think it would work too much. Unless you have games specifically for it, but even then, they're probably going to sell it for like $70, and it just won't be too popular, I think. Unless it comes with the Switch itself. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, and here we have a much bigger stand. This is going to obviously improve balancing way more. Because the original Switch, at least in my experience, was notoriously bad for that. And it looks like they got rid of the little rubber grip at the bottom as well. I'm not sure, but thank God for that. That thing fell off so many times and it just never stuck. And it's very adjustable too, so that's good if you're like using like a chair and like you have to lean over. Finally to the Joy-Cons. They're much bigger now. Red right there. This is probably the part where you plug it in, yeah. I mean, I've seen it before, so... So this is where you'll be plugging it in. That's cool. Same goes for this one. That little sensor there, I'm wondering what that's for. Because, like, I don't think that's on the original Switch, but... that might just be to, like, indicate player, or if it's on, I don't know. I've seen stuff online about this one. You can apparently use it as a mouse now, which, if you could connect that to a computer, that would actually be insane. Like, really insane. And it looks like now, to connect it, you have to, like, put it in on the side like that. Probably by magnets. Yep, by that. Yeah, looks cool. I've seen a lot of concerns about this online, though, as well. Like how it would snap, or, like, it looks very flimsy, like it might fall out. I'm not too sure about those arguments. Like, I do understand it, but if you're really careful with it, I really don't think, like, you're gonna have much issue with it. Like, if you're throwing it about, yeah, that's probably not gonna be too good now, is it? I just think, like, if you're taking care of your stuff, you should be perfectly fine. Then, yeah, this was the most insane part of it. We got, like, Mario Kart 9 after being stuck in that hell for almost a decade. There's the new dock. Very, very nice and slim. Looks a lot more rounded than the one. I have one right next to me. It's, very square. Much more square than that. You have a new one of those. I didn't see too much about like how it works. I think you just connect from the sides. You don't slide it on, so that's gonna be interesting. certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with Switch 2. Details will be shared on Nintendo website at a later date. A lot of people have been concerned about this one, but I don't think there's much reason for it. It's probably just going to be like random games like Nintendo Labo or maybe 1-2 Switch. Just stuff like that that was built for the Switch with its like sensors. Other than that, I think like it'll be perfectly fine. There's going to be no issue. Then we have a Direct on, April 2nd. So, that's probably going to be dedicated completely to the Switch too, so that'll be very fun to see. Anyway, now from, looking at that, I asked on my, Discord server if the images will come up. Alright, so as I said, I asked on my Discord server, if any at all, can you all reply to this with your thoughts on the Switch 2 and maybe some concerns? We'll screenshot and use for a video. Ooh. But, yeah. I asked them, so let's see the first reply. So, first reply is from, Dilly Dork. The Joy-Con may be a bit too big to shove up my ass now. Yeah, I see that being an issue. Very much for me so. From Nex, the Joy-Con connector is a worry. It seems like it'll be easy to break or damage, just trying to dock the cons to themselves. You could, like, I imagine if you can't line it up properly, or like, if you maybe line it up the wrong way, the magnets might force it in and potentially damage any like, bits inside the actual, plug-in part of the Switch. I can see that being a big issue. From Momo, the Joy-Cons seem to be a lot more convenient to attach, but as mentioned, there is concerns about the connector. It all depends on how protected it is within the device. Yeah, I imagine though, Nintendo has went through rigorous testing, and I mean rigorous testing, to make sure that this issue will hopefully be not too bad. But we'll just have to wait and see till it's revealed, because like you never know, that could be one of the main things that break on the Switch. From Grey, I cannot tell if they fixed the FPS or just by the trailer. I'm worried the FPS will be still trash. I've seen concerns about this as well online, like how people are saying the FPS may still be locked at like 30 FPS or something, and I don't think the quality is going to be locked at like 720. Like on the Switch right now. I do still think, like, in handheld, it's going to be 180, so HD. But FPS, I can understand that. That's, sometimes a bit harder to work with, so we'll just have to wait and see with it, really. It is going to be a much more powerful console, though, because we're dealing with, like, 2017, probably earlier because of, like, testing. So, we'll have to give it benefit of doubt, maybe 2016. Hardware there. So, hopefully we're dealing with, at least 2023 hardware. So, like, I've seen it compared with the PS4 Pro, so that's looking good. But yeah, I totally understand that concern as well. From Sticks, oh my god, word soup. Joy-Cons are already flimsy as fuck, so unless they're specifically built for a more durable than the OG, I don't think, whether they connect or snap will matter. Just make the Joy-Cons not cheap plastic shit. We have no clue on their quality as of now. Yep, that's totally right. Like, Nintendo is known for, like, using, cheaper materials to keep lower costs and make it be a budget console. And that's not a bad thing at all. They do great with what they do. But I understand that from, like, a safety point of view with, plastic. Cheaper plastic. Because Nintendo is known for that. For all we know, they could just make it as badly built as the OG Switch ones, or maybe they are much more durable. I know they are able to do it, though. I've always found it hilarious that they couldn't be asked to make good... My god, I'm so sorry. I've always found it hilarious how they couldn't be asked to make good Joy-Cons. but then nonchalantly made the Procon controller fucking indestructible. Yeah, I've had mine since, like, early 2020, I think. It has not had any stick drift or anything. It still works perfectly today. I sometimes use it to stream. Twitch.tv, Ultimate Gyro, by the way. The back stand looks flimsy and worse than the OLED. So, let me just pull up a picture of the OLED Switch. Okay, yeah. From, this image here, we have a, like, solid base for the Switch OLED stand. On the, other one, on the Switch 2, if I can just pull it up. Yeah, here, it is quite literally, like, sticks. So, I do understand that concern very much with, just having, like, empty space here. It does look more flimsy. But, ultimately, like, I do think these parts here, you have these parts here that, like, come out, like, a little, like, acute angle. This looks like it will, hopefully, bring better stability. But, we'll just have to wait and see with that one. Yeah, that's, I've seen, that's really all there is to say about it. I just wanted to make a quick video talking about it. But, yeah. Thank you for watching, and, yep, take care, bye-bye.